So I'm back with another planner slash budget video. So this is my bill tracker. I would say budget planner, but it's really not a budget planner because I just track my bills in here, and then I have my snowball pages in the front, and then the back I keep up with my passwords, and I have our savings log in the back. So I'm not going to share the savings log and the password sheet there, but I will show you what I use to keep up with my passwords. So today is July 10th, which means it's payday and bill payday for us. So my husband and I get paid twice a month, the 10th and the 25th. So on each one of those days, I sit down and I pay the bills, and then I track them all in here. I put all of them down so that I can reference them at any given point. And I will tell you the bill that I pay the most that I do this for is the electric bill. Our electric bill has been all over the place. As y'all know, in December it was extremely cold where I live, like almost in the negatives. So that next billing cycle, our electric bill was a lot higher. Our electric bill has been pretty high this month because of the heat. So I like to reference that to see kind of how much we're paying every single month. So I have, as you see here, every month has a tab, and that is how I keep up with everything. So I've got if you've never seen one of these videos, that's why I'm going over everything now. So at the very beginning, I have my debt snowball. So I know you've probably seen this before if you've been part of the community, but this is my debt snowball. So I've got the vacation paid for, I got our living room furniture paid for, and then actually today when I'm filming this, we are taking care of these two things here. That means I purchased them, so now they will go in the pay log. So Derek's bedroom, he needed a new bed, he needs a new mattress, and then we needed a new mattress. So both of these things are getting taken care of. So once this gets paid off, our credit cards are next. So to keep up with everything, I've created this sheet here. This is the monthly bill tracker. This one is for July. So I have one of these for every single month. So this is what I use to keep track of the 10th and the 25th bills. And then also I'm going to come through here and put not paid off, purchased. So I know that those two things got taken care of. I'm going to use these little smaller boxes here. So we're going to put purchased. I probably should have used a smaller Sharpie. Purchased and purchased. But you know what? It's not perfect. It'll be okay. Purchased. So now we did finance these two things. So now we will start paying on that every single month. So how that works is our living room furniture that we were paying on, that amount is now going to go to pay for these two things here. So if you're wondering how all of that works, so I will tell you that we have our snowball right now is $600. So that $600 was last year going $300 for Lowe's and then $300 for our living room furniture. Once we got the Lowe's bill paid off, and the Lowe's was a washer and dryer because at the beginning of 2022, all of a sudden our washer and dryer stopped working, so we had to purchase one of those. So once that Lowe's bill got paid off, that $300 got pushed to the furniture as well, so $600. So we were able to pay off that living room furniture pretty fast. So now that $600 will go and pay for, we got a new bed, we got a new mattress, and then Derek got a new mattress as well. So we have 12 months, 0% financing to pay that off, but I think we're gonna have that paid off a whole lot faster than that. So once that gets taken care of, we will move to these things over here. So I want to talk about that before going and setting up that July bill tracker. So I'm going to go over here to the next empty page, and we're going to mark this off. And y'all, I want to say I got this here, and I don't know if I got this in a seasonal surprise box or what. I think they're vegan leather tabs. So this is what I'm going to use to mark off the thing. And y'all, I'm not perfect at this at all. want to say last month I got it way off. It was all crooked. But it'll be okay. Oh, I didn't do perfect this month either. It'll be okay. So, we're going to have 2 sheets for July. Yes, that's all crooked. So, we're going to have the 10th page and the 25th page here. So, that's what we're going to do right now is set those up using this monthly bill tracker for July. And this one is B3JUL3 if you're wanting to look in the shop for that. And the shop is currently open. So, that link is always in the description.
Will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high.
Okay, I've got those pages set up in my planner, and I know it looks like I pay a lot of bills on the 10th and not nearly as much on the 25th, and that is correct. And that is because we have sorted it out that way because our mortgage takes up a bulk of the 25th paycheck. So over here, we don't have anything that's going to be nearly as much as that mortgage is on the 25th. So let me walk through and share a few of these things on here just in case you're curious. And I know, don't mind my handwriting. I don't have the best handwriting. So let's see. Northwest Mutual, that's what that says here. That is our life insurance policy that we pay for. If you're ever wondering when I do a video and it says plus mom on it, my mom is on our cell phone plan, so she just sends me a check every month and I pay for it, so that's why it always says plus mom. I'm sure you see SeaWorld here, and let me explain that. You're probably thinking you've already been on vacation, and you would be correct. So I had to do a lot of fuzzy math when trying to determine what was going to pay for what for vacation. So, and I might talk about that in a video because I know a lot of people like to know how we save it for vacation and all of that. So I will probably share that in a video. It's going to be a chat type of video, but you know, when you're talking about that, that's the only way it can be. So SeaWorld. I have already received all of my paychecks through August 25th. So the way that my school district does it, my husband has not, since he is actually on an admin's contract. He does not get off summers like I do, so he still gets his paycheck. He did not get everything like I did. So on the 25th, June 25th, I received the June 25th paycheck, the July 10th paycheck, the July 25th, August 10th, and August 25th. So the next time the school district will pay me will be September 10th. So I went ahead instead of, because I had to pay a big chunk to my credit card anyways, because we put everything on my credit card for vacation and then we paid it off when we got home. Instead of making that usual $200 credit card payment, instead I did our SeaWorld. So I already paid for that. That was on our debit card. So I just wrote it down for the July 10th paycheck because I knew the money was already in there. So I know that's kind of backwards, but just in my brain, that was the way that I handled it. So SeaWorld has already been paid for, but I took it out of the July 10th money. If you have any questions about that, let me know, because that may have been a little, you know, muddy explanation. Adam's Nursery is our lawn care. We get our lawn sprayed in the summer because it gets so bad with weeds. St. Bernard is still, I'm still paying for my hysterectomy that I had back in 2020. So it was pretty pricey and they've allowed me to pay it off. I pay $50 every month. So I'll go ahead and write that down here. So I pay $50 every month until I have that paid off. PLWC is our electric, and y'all, I will say it's not just electric. It's electric, it's our cable, it's internet, it's trash and water. So all of that is through one company. These two things down here, the dermatology, my husband had a spot on his face that he had to get checked out. So we're getting all those bills for that. So we're paying $20 to each one of those until it's paid off. And then Nordstrom, I bought a pair of shoes. We just went ahead and put it on my credit card. And then I was like, once I get my bill, I'll pay it off. So that's what I did there. So that is how those bills are ran. And then the 25th, mortgage AES is my husband's student loan. Fergus is my husband's braces. Arkansas Methodist is, I don't even know, but I can't wait to get that paid off. And then our snowball. So our snowball for July is $600, like I said earlier. And our furniture will not be in July. So we won't have that $600 to go to the furniture. Right now, in my head, Kate has potentially a volleyball trip to Branson at the end of July. So that $600 is going to go to pay for my part of that trip. So my mom and I do plan on going and staying in a hotel for the 3 days in case Kate needs anything. So that snowball there is going to go to cover for my food and my part of the hotel. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But y'all, that is how every single month is set up in this bill tracker. It has been tremendously helpful to me. And I just referenced this because our electric bill was kind of high this month. So I went back through to see how much we'd paid since January. So just to mention that, I'm not going to tell you how much it is. And y'all, stuff like that, it always depends on where you live in the country. Our bills here may seem high to me at times, but they're actually not nearly as bad as other places. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is that password sheet. And let me go and get it. I do not see one sitting over here by me. So I actually was just using this sheet here to write down some passwords to some new accounts that I have. So this here is in the shop. So you can type in passwords and it's going to pop up. This is something I created for myself because I find it beneficial, and I also released it to you guys in case you wanted to use it. So this is the way that I keep track of all of my passwords. So I have a sheet in the very back of this planner that's just blank like this, that I just peel these off. I fill it out, peel them off, and then just stick it on the sheet. So anytime I need to reference a password, it's in the very back of this bill tracker here. So that is the way that I keep up with my passwords. So you guys, that is how I keep up with this bill tracker, financial planner, whatever you want to call it. You guys, budget planner, I've used that term before and been attacked on social media because that's not a budget planner. You guys, budget planners are different for every single person. Not everybody budgets the same way. There's not one way to budget for every single family. We tried that, what is this, zero-based budget, where you go through and you try to say you've got $500 for groceries and $100 for gas and all of that, and it was just way too much for our family. So just know, once you find the way to budget for you, So just know, once you find the way to budget for your family, that's all that matters. So that is my July bill tracker set up. So I'm ready to go until August. So let me know if you have any questions over this, and I will definitely answer those in the comments below. Or if it's a good question, it may spin into another video. So definitely let me know any questions you might have. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.